right, guys, so we're going to get right into it with last week's rundown. First up, we have your man Kanye West. Last week was Kanye's birthday. He turned 37 years old. He spent his birthday at the Austin, Texas X Games, where he performed a bunch of songs off his latest album, Yeezus. He also shared his birthday with his newlywed fiancee, Miss Kim Kardashian. She put up a nice post wishing her hubby a happy birthday. They also enjoyed a nice Yeezus cake. Another big news, a new season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians started this Sunday. I know you guys will be watching. Up next, we have Chris Brown. So we reported last week that Chris Brown was finally out of the slammer and that his girlfriend, Karrueche Tran, put up a nice post displaying her love for him. But she also threw Chris a wonderful welcome home party. We're here that this party was popping. Bunch of celebrity friends. There were no drugs in there at all, and it was just a nice welcome home party for Chris, and he seems to be very happy about it. A lot of good music, friends, food. It seemed to be a really good event. There were also reports that there were some adult entertainers there as well. Some pornographic adult entertainers. However, they weren't there as entertainment, just as guests for the evening for Chris Brown. Once again, welcome home, Chris. Okay, guys, so last week we told you about Jennifer Lopez and her boyfriend Casper, and about how there were some allegations against Casper, stating that he was on Instagram, messaging back and forth a transsexual that he may have been interested in. Now, these were all allegations last week, but it has turned out that J-Lo has dropped Casper to the curb. Yes, J-Lo and Casper are no longer together. Jennifer Lopez don't care though. She all about her business. She did a wonderful performance last week. Her first time ever, and can you even believe this? Performing in the Bronx. But I thought Jenny was from the Bronx. First time ever performing in the Bronx. But her performance was absolutely amazing. She had all types of costume changes. She looked absolutely amazing. There was a lot of dancing, a lot of singing. She brought out Ja Rule. She did her thing. A bunch of people went out to support her. We had Khloe Kardashian, Tia, Angie Martinez. A lot of people came out to support your girl J-Lo, and she did not make you come out for no reason. She definitely put a show on. So let's hear it up, give it up for J-Lo. Now on to some sports news. If you didn't know, now you know. It is the NBA basketball finals, guys, okay? The finals are down to the Spurs and the Miami Heat. So now last week for game one of the finals, LeBron James did not have the greatest of games. First of all, the stadium where the game was played, which was in San Antonio, had a malfunction with their air conditioner. There were reports that on the court, it was at least 88 to 90 degrees, okay? So under these conditions, the players continued to play. Nevertheless, during the end of the second half, LeBron James suffered from severe cramping. He said it was his leg, his side. He was in so much pain that he had to be lifted off the court, guys, okay? Now, this is a really big deal for something like this to happen to such a strong player as well as during the finals. Well, you know the Gram don't got no friends, so of course the jokes just continue to pour in, and no one had absolutely any sympathy for Mr. LeBron. It didn't matter anyway because last night was game two, and he showed them that there are no more cramps and no more pains when he beat the Spurs, made over 35 points. He was amazing on Sunday night. So, can you guys believe that it's been 25 years since the movie Do the Right Thing? Yes, Spike Lee made Do the Right Thing 25 years ago. And New York has just changed Stuyvesant Street between Lexington and Quincy and Bed-Stuy to Do the Right Thing Way, which is where the original movie was actually shot at. So it's just about time that they do that. Also, Spike Lee, guys, has a bunch of shirts on sale on his Instagram. You can check them out. A bunch of shirts that are just pay homage to that whole era. I know we all remember and love. Something else to remember and love, Miss Whitney Houston. There are talks that Lifetime will be coming out with a biopic TV movie regarding Miss Whitney Houston's life, showing the trials and tribulations of her upcoming music stardom, as well as things going on in her relationship with Bobby Brown that we're all too familiar with. The movie shall be directed by Angela Bassett, and it's her directorial debut. It comes out in 2015. But the real talk is who's to play Miss Houston. It's going to be a Yaya DaCosta. Now, was a contestant on America's Next Top Model Season 3. Yaya is absolutely beautiful. She's of Latino and Nigerian descent. And this is not her first go-round behind the screen, guys. Her latest role was in The Butler. She's also been in All My Children and also starred in a popular TV show, House. So Yaya is not actually an amateur at the acting thing. However, those are still some incredibly big shoes to fill. Good luck, and I can't wait to see that. On a sadder note, this weekend, actor Tracy Morgan was in a horrible car accident when a tractor trailer rear-ended his limousine bus he was riding on early Saturday morning. Now, the fellow comedian James McNair was killed in the wreck, and two other comics were severely injured. As for Tracy, he was in critical condition immediately after the car accident, and since then has been doing better. They're telling us that he may take several weeks to recover, however, though. Seeing how he suffered from a broken leg, a broken nose, several broken ribs, and had to undergo surgery on his leg. There are reports that the tractor trailer that rear-ended his limousine, which was owned by Walmart, they're saying that the driver of the tractor trailer may have fell asleep behind the wheel. And after hitting the limousine, caused a chain reaction and a huge pileup on the highway. Now, the guy who was driving the tractor trailer has already turned himself in to the authorities, and he's being charged with 4 counts of assault by auto. He was actually released from jail on Sunday evening after posting a $50,000 bail. This is a horrible story. Our prayers go out to everyone involved. Please recover soon, Tracy. Well, all right. That's going to do it for last week's rundown, guys. As usual, subscribe, and subscribe. Comment. Let us know what you guys want to talk about, all right? See you soon.